KeyForge in about 3 minutes. KeyForge is a unique deck card game played commonly between 2 players. There is a solo mode, and a format supporting up to 5 players, which is a clunky mess, so I don't recommend it. The game is designed and published by Ghost Galaxy, and as of July 2025, is still being supported with new content a few times a year. There is no official digital client. There's a fan-made client called the Crucible Online that works very well. KeyForge is a unique deck game with no deck construction. You crack open a deck and play with it as is. There is a format called Alliance, which involves some deck construction, but we will not talk about it for the sake of this video. Each deck you crack open is completely original and algorithmically generated from a pool of cards available in that set. Each deck contains 36 cards, 12 cards in each faction or house. The game is played in a series of turns like most other card games. There is no resource or mana to play or use cards. Instead, you select one of your 3 houses in your deck and can play and use as many cards from whichever house you choose. There is no life pool for players. The object of the game is to forge 3 keys before your opponent. You forge keys by spending a currency called Amber at the start of your turn, requiring 6 to forge a single key. You gain Amber by playing cards with Amber pips, by using creatures, also known as reaping, or by other card effects. To begin the game, the first player is chosen randomly and will draw 7 cards. The second player will draw 6 cards. Each player can mulligan their entire hand and draw back up to 1 less card if they'd like. On your turn, you will start by forging a key if you have enough Amber. Next, you will declare a house. Then you will play, use, or discard cards of the declared house. When a card is used, it becomes exhausted by rotating it sideways. There is no order to which you must play, use, or discard cards. Once you finish this step, you will then ready all of your exhausted cards. Finally, draw back up to 6 cards in your hand and pass your turn. In KeyForge, there are 5 different types of cards: creatures, artifacts, actions, upgrades, and prophecies. Creatures enter play exhausted and are played on your battle line. Artifacts also enter play exhausted but are played below your battle line in their own zone. Actions are one-time use cards that are discarded after they resolve. Upgrades get equipped to creatures and give that creature a buff, debuff, or new ability. Prophecies are essentially trap cards that you can set and will trigger on your opponent's turns based on the condition on the prophecy card. Some cards will interact with archives. Your archive zone is a side zone where certain card abilities will tell you to archive cards. You archive cards when a card ability tells you to, and place them face down in your archive zone. You can then take all these cards into your hand at the start of your turn. Creatures can reap when they are readied. When a creature reaps, you gain an Amber from the common supply. Creatures can also fight enemy creatures. Creatures have a power value and armor value on their card. Power value indicates both how much damage they deal when fighting and how much health they have. Armor indicates how much damage they must receive every turn before they actually take damage counters. Damage is tracked with tokens and lasts between turns. There are ways to manipulate your opponent's Amber pool by stealing or capturing. When Amber is stolen, it is taken from them and added to your supply. When it is captured, it is taken from them and temporarily placed on the creature that captured it. When the creature leaves play, all of that Amber is returned to your opponent. The game ends when someone forges their 3rd key. KeyForge has many keywords that I recommend referencing the master rulebook for. Some of these keywords include chains, fate, assault, elusive, skirmish, hazardous, and haunted. Thank you for watching, and please watch my more detailed video if you are interested in a more in-depth tutorial. Take care.